Hello friends, my name is Vikas.
Welcome back friends. In this video we will be discussing some important current affairs of the third week of February. The session will be highly important to you, so do watch the video till the end. So friends, we'll start with the session, but before we have something important to tell you about. So friends, we have an app by the name AffairsCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded and logged in through your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to this page. And you can see here various all courses and various other sections provided to us. The courses that are provided by our team are very helpful and they will be very useful in your preparation. In the courses that we provide, we give you daily current affairs, weekly current affairs and monthly current affairs. In daily current affairs, we will be providing you with multiple quiz of 20 questions daily. Then we'll be giving you the daily current affairs content also. Similarly for weekly, we will providing you 50 questions of quiz on weekly basis, as well as all the important current affairs of that week will be given to you in an ebook. Similarly for monthly basis. Apart from this, we'll be providing you with banking awareness and all the banking relating exams. So don't worry, your preparation is in our hands. We'll be providing you with the best content. Apart from this, then you should know we've covered topic wise. Important daily topic wise or the monthly topic wise are covered in our course. We'll give you 20 types of such PDFs that will cover apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, national affairs, international affairs, sports, awards, applications and web portals, and defense sector. All the topics that you see of general studies are basically covered here. As you saw, we provide current affairs in English, Hindi, banking awareness, exam PDF, special current affairs, topic wise current affairs are provided to you, state current affairs, then topic wise quizzes are provided to you. There is another section in special current affairs that is learn from picture, and we have named this infographics. Infographics are your interactive PDFs that you can interact with. They are highly informative. I highly suggest you to go and check these out because they will be helping you to learn things in an interactive way. So do check them out. They will be very valuable to you. All you have to do is to purchase our course. You can use code Vikas10, that will be giving you an additional 10% discount on the purchase you make. So it is a bumper offer. All you have to do is go and download our app and check our courses. So friends, we'll start with the session. So friends, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of the third week of Feb. The session will be very helpful to you, so do watch the session till the end. So friends, we'll start with the session. This will be a mix match of both MCQs and important one-liners that will help you for your preparation. Let's start with important days. 11th of Feb is observed as FICCI Cascade launched Anti-Smuggling Day. So 11th of Feb is observed as Anti-Smuggling Day that was observed by FICCI Cascade. 15th of Feb is also observed as International Childhood Cancer Day with the theme Better Survivals is Achievable, and the campaign was hashtag through your hands, through your hands. On 15th of Feb only we observe Bihar Shahid Divas. On 19th or you can say that is the third Sunday or Saturday of February. I repeat, the third Saturday of February, that this was on 19th of Feb, was observed as your World Pangolin Day. Then on 19th of Feb we observe Soil Health Card Day. On 20th Mizoram and Arunachal Foundation Day. Mark this important. On 20th also we observed World Day of Social Justice with the theme Achieving Social Justice Through Formal Employment. On 21st of Feb we observe International Mother Language Day with the theme Using Technology for Multilingual Learning, Challenges and Opportunities. Moving on to questions. Which country will hold the presidency for the G20 from December 1 to 2022 to 30th of November 2023? So which country will be holding the presidency of G20? Tell me. It will be our India that will have the presidency of G20 from 2022 to 2023. Highly important, mark this. Alright. It will be our India. Next question is, recently the 4th India-Australia Energy Dialogue of 2022 was held virtually and a LOI, that is your letter of intent, was signed between two countries on new and renewable energy technology. Now it is asking that who co-chaired the dialogue along with Angus Taylor. Angus Taylor co-chaired this dialogue along with whom? He was Rajkumar Singh who chaired this along with Angus Taylor. Alright, and it was the 4th edition of India Australia Energy Dialogue of 2022. Alright. Moving on. Uh, yes. Next is RBI recently extended the deadline for NBFCs to comply with new non-performing assets classification norms to dash. It went back, or you can say the RBI recently extended the deadline for the NBFCs to what? These deadlines were extended to what date? The question asked here is it was extended to September 2022. So the correct option becomes option 5. All right. Earlier, the date before which was the deadline was March 2022, and then these deadlines were extended to September, and these norms were brought by or issued by RBI in November 2021. Next, name the parliamentary member who recently got appointed as the brand ambassador of Khadi and other handicrafts of Bihar. So the parliamentary member is Manoj Tiwari. Manoj Tiwari got appointed as the brand ambassador of Khadi and other Khadi handicraft of Bihar. So the correct option becomes Manoj Tiwari. Alright, he is a member of parliament in Lok Sabha and Bhojpuri singer. He is also a Bhojpuri singer. Alright, and he became the brand ambassador of Khadi and other handicrafts of which state? Of Bihar. Next, some awards. Sandeep Bakshi named Business Standard Banker of the year 2021. Who was named as the Business Standard Banker of the year 2021? Sandeep Bakshi. Karnataka Bank bagged 3 awards at the 70th Annual Banking Technology Conference and Award that was of 2021. It was backed by Karnataka Bank. Mark these two. Bill Gates conferred with the Hilal-e-Pakistan honor for efforts to eradicate polio. As we know, Bill Gates along with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they are working on the eradication of polio from the earth. So that is for that reason Hilal-e-Pakistan was the honor given to Bill Gates by Pakistan for eradicating polio from the earth. Coal India Limited won the most dependable public sector in India. Dadasai Phalke International Film Festival Award of 2022 announced. We made a video on this. Go check it out. You can see all the important information related there. That film Shersha won the Best Film Award. Ranveer Singh won the Best Actor. Kriti Sanan won the Best Actress, and more who won the Best Critic Male, Best Critic Female, then Best Critic Film. All these awards were discussed there in that video. Moving on. Which country recently launched long-range ballistic surface-to-surface missile named as Khyber Shekan or Khyber Buster? These missile Khyber Shekan was launched by which country? It is asked here. It was launched by Iran, and this is also known as Khyber Buster. So the correct option here becomes Iran. Alright, this missile will have a range of up to 2000 kilometers or 1200 miles. Alright, next. Name the organization that recently launched the Quit Tobacco app to help people quit tobacco use in all forms. So the app that was launched by whom? It was launched by WHO, that is your World Health Organization, and they have launched the application Quit Tobacco. Alright, it is a first of its kind app that will help users to identify the triggers, set their triggers, manage their cravings, and stay focused on tobacco. Also remember, there is a campaign of WHO that is Commit to Quit Tobacco. Commit to Quit Tobacco is a campaign that was launched by WHO also. Alright, so the correct option here becomes option 3, that is WHO. Next, which is Asia's cleanest river? Tell me, important static question. Which is Asia's cleanest river? It is your Umgot River. This river, Umgot River, is in Meghalaya. And it is in Meghalaya known as Doki River. Alright, and it is named as the Asia's cleanest river. Alright, it has a crystal clear water, you can say. So the correct option is option 5. Next, some national news.
Maru Mahotsav or Jaisalmer Desert Festival celebrated in Rajasthan. Maru Mahotsav, or you can say Jaisalmer's Desert Festival. In other words, there was a question that I was searching, that there was this question, it was asked that this desert festival or Maru Mahotsav is celebrated in which parts of Rajasthan? It is in Jaisalmer. Nitin Gadkari inaugurated 5 kilometer long rail cum road bridge over Ganga River in Bihar. Rail cum road bridge was inaugurated over Ganga River by Nitin Gadkari, and it was inaugurated in Bihar. Government has sanctioned 24 crore rupees for cleaning Gomti River to boost Indo-Bangla waterway project. Dabur India became the India's first 100% plastic waste neutral FMCG company. Finance Ministry marked this 100% first for India's first 100% plastic waste neutral FMCG company is your Dabur India. Then Finance Ministry granted 1154.90 crore rupees for urban local bodies of AP, Bihar, Gujarat and Sikkim. Next, which company recently partnered with Niti Aayog to launch the first ever open to all hackathon that highlights the path breaking solutions for fintech ecosystem? Fintech is your finance and technology. So, what is the name of the company that has partnered with Niti Aayog? Tell me. So, Niti Aayog partnered with whom? Niti Aayog recently partnered with PhonePe to launch the first ever open to all hackathon. All right, open to all hackathon was launched that highlights the path breaking solutions for fintech ecosystem. So the correct option becomes PhonePe. If we are talking about Niti Aayog, it was established in 2015. CEO is Amitabh Kant, and the chairperson of this organization will be the current Prime Minister of India. So as of now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the chairperson of Niti Aayog, and its headquarters is in New Delhi. Moving on. Which organization recently signed 2 MOU with Bihar government to promote MSME sectors? So remember, SIDBI recently partnered with Bihar government to promote MSME sector. Mark this important. All right. It was which organization partnered? It was your Bihar. It was your SIDBI. So the correct option is SIDBI. Next, according to Gold Hub, the Reserve Bank India has emerged as the dash largest buyer of gold among the world's central banks in 2021, while dash topped the list. So remember, according to Gold Hub, this report was released by Gold Hub that RBI India, that is the Reserve Bank of India, has emerged as the second largest buyer of gold among the world's central banks in 2021, while Central Bank of Thailand topped the list. So the correct option here becomes option 3. And one more data was released according to this Gold Hub, that India's official gold reserve is 9th largest in the world. So India is having the 9th largest gold reserves in the world as per the data released by Gold Hub. Next, name the bank that recently won 6 awards, including the Best Technology Bank of the Year 2021 under Small Bank segment of the IBS 17th Annual Banking Technology Awards of 2021. So, what is the name of the bank here? It will be your South Indian Bank that has won 6 awards, including the Best Technology Bank of the Year 2021 under the Small Bank section. Alright, and it won at the IBS 17th edition of the Annual Banking Technology Awards of the 2021. Next, who recently got appointed as India's first National Maritime Security Coordinator? India's first National Maritime Security Coordinator. Who he will be? Tell me. He will be G. Ashok Kumar. So the correct option is option 4th. Alright, Vice Admiral G. Ashok Kumar, a flag officer in the Indian Navy who retired in the July 2021. He has served 35th Vice Chief of the Naval Staff from the 2019 to 2021, and now he will be appointed as the India's first National Maritime Security Coordinator. Alright, next is some other one-liners. Rajasthan topped solar electrification under Sobhagya scheme. So Sobhagya scheme is related, or the state that topped the solar electrification under this Sobhagya scheme will be Rajasthan, that topped it. Mark this. Government has sanctioned 2.26 crore rupees for Medaram Jatara festival of Telangana. So where is this Medaram Jatara festival celebrated? It is celebrated in Telangana. Also, Telangana flagged off the first ever all women officers sailing expedition. LHDC of Leh has launched Consume scheme for differently abled persons. Mark this also. Next, Center constituted Kane Betwa Link Project Authority, and a 20-member national steering committee was headed by Pankaj Kumar. India blocked 54 Chinese mobile applications over security threat and privacy risks. Next, what is the upper tolerance level of inflation target for the 5 years, that is April 1 of 21 to March 31st 2026, set by the central government of India? So what is the upper tolerance level of inflation target for the 5 years? It will be 6%. The correct option is 6%. All right. And the lower tolerance level is of 2%. Mark this. If upper is asked, 6%, and if lower is asked, it will be 2%. Next, which cricketer was portrayed as the superhero in the graphic novel Atharva The Origin? As we know, a very famous superhero movie or a graphic novel was launched, that is your Atharva The Origin. Who was portrayed as the superhero here? He was Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Next, recently 40 satellites were destroyed in a geomagnetic storm. These satellites belong to which space agency? They belong to SpaceX. The news was recently released by many TV channels that Elon Musk satellite company SpaceX, or you can say Elon Musk's company SpaceX, satellites were recently struck by a geomagnetic storm so strong that 40 out of 49 satellites were destroyed, and they fell back on the earth before they could even be decommissioned or commissioned into space. That means this what was the basic reason? It was the geomagnetic storm, due to which the satellite caused failure. And how many satellites caused failure? There were 40 satellites that caused failure. Then ISRO is the space agency of India. SpaceX is a private company of Elon Musk. NASA is of USA. JAXA is of Japan, and European Space Agency is of EU. Next, Delhi Police became the India's first security force to launch Smart Card Arm License. I repeat, Smart Card Arm License were recently launched by which state's police? It was launched by Delhi Police. Next, PM Modi inaugurated 550-ton capacity Bio-CNG plant, that is Gobardhan, in Indore. Very important news. Bio-CNG plant named Gobardhan was inaugurated in Indore by PM Modi, or you can say, where was this Bio-CNG plant Gobardhan inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? It was inaugurated in Indore. Next is India's first water taxi services inaugurated in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Mark this also. Were inaugurated in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Government announced to launch doorstep crop insurance distribution drive, that is Meri policy Mere Haath. I repeat, a doorstep crop insurance distribution drive by the name Meri policy Mere Haath was launched by government under Pradhan Mantri Fiscal Bima Yojana. Correct? Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Next is government extended capacity development scheme till 31st of March 2026. So this capacity development scheme was extended till 31st of March 2026. Also, another, that is continuation of RUSA scheme till 31st March of 2026 was also extended. So two scheme were extended till 31st March 2026. They are capacity development scheme and RUSA scheme. Moving on. In February, the Life Insurance Corporation of India filed a draft RHP with SEBI for India's largest IPO. What does R stands in the RHP? What does R stands for? See, let me give you the full form of RHP. RHP is your Red Herring Prospectus. Red Herring Prospectus is the full form of this RHP. So the correct option here becomes option 3. Next, where is the Nandur Mahadeshwar Bird Sanctuary located? This Nandur Mahadeshwar Bird Sanctuary is located in Maharashtra. Alright, then some other bird sanctuary or some other national park and wildlife sanctuary of Maharashtra are Chandoli National Park, Gugamal National Park,
Tadoba, Andheri Tiger Reserve. Then Navegaon National Park, Panch National Park. One more is there, Sanjay Gandhi National Park. They all are located in Maharashtra. So the correct option of this is Nandu Madheshwar Bird Sanctuary is located in Maharashtra. Next is, in which state India's first water taxi service? First water taxi service. Tell me, we also did one liner on this. Where was it started? Tell me, first water taxi services, where are they started? So where is it? It is in Maharashtra. Alright, first water taxi service was inaugurated in Maharashtra by Sarabanda Sonowal, Union Minister of Port, Shipping and Waterways. Also remember Belapur Jetty. This was also inaugurated by the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. That is, who is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra? Uddhav Thackeray. Alright, next. The Union Cabinet approved the continuation of the Capacity Development Scheme of the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation till what year? We just saw it was extended till 31st of March till the year 2026. So the correct option here becomes option 2. Next, some sport related question information. Indian Railways will set up country's biggest wrestling academy. Keegan Patterson Heather Knight declared ICC Player of the Month for January 21 to 2022. As I told you, don't remember these information because they are just for your fun and entertainment, for your knowledge, but such type of questions for particular month won't be asked to you. It will be asked who is the ICC Player of the Year, alright, such that. Then Chelsea won the first FIFA World Cup by defeating Brazil's Palmeiras. Bihar's Sakibul Ghani became the first player to hit triple ton on first class debut. Mark this. Mumbai will host International Olympic Committee session in the year 2022. So Mumbai will host IOC session in the year 2023. Mark this. And it will be hosted by which Indian state? Mumbai. If we are talking about state, do remember 2 to 3 such as Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand has appointed Akshay Kumar as their state brand ambassador. Also, Rishabh Pant was also appointed as the state brand ambassador to create awareness related to sports in their states. Then, if we are talking about COVID-19 vaccine drive of Maharashtra, Salman Khan became the brand ambassador of that drive. And Salman Khan is also the brand ambassador of Pepsi in India. Next, Dash became the first foreign country to adopt India's UPI, that is your Unified Payment Interface. Mark this question important. Alright, very important question. Which is the first country or first foreign country to adopt India's UPI system to boost its digital payment platform? Is Dash. It will be Nepal that will be adopting India's Unified Payment Interface system. Alright, next. Which company recently signed an MOU with the National Agriculture Cooperative Market Federation of India, that is NAFED, to set up biofuel projects? Which is the organization? Remember IOC, that is your Indian Oil Corporation, has signed an MOU with NAFED, that is your National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation of India Limited, to set up biofuel projects. So the correct option becomes option 4th. Next, some international news. Paul Henry Sandokan Damiba declared president of Burkina Faso. WHO launched Quit Tobacco app we just saw to help people end tobacco consumption. Mark this. And WHO is the organization that does the naming of COVID-19 also in Greek alphabets. Nepal will become the first country to deploy India's UPI platform. JP Morgan became the world's first bank to set up shop in Metaverse. Highly important. And Metaverse is of which company? It is of Meta. Meta was earlier known as Facebook, and it is related to Mark Zuckerberg. India UAE signed a comprehensive trade agreement. India and UAE, that is United Arab Emirates. Then global trade rose 25% to hit record high of $28.5 trillion in 2021 according to UNCTAD. Next, Name the Indian Navy's warship that recently test fired the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile of the western seaboard. So which is the naval ship? It is your INS Vishakhapatnam that test fired the BrahMos missile. If we are talking about BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, remember it is a joint venture of India and Russia, and the country that became the first country to procure these BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles from India was the Philippines. So the correct option here become INS Vishakhapatnam. Next, the cabinet government recently approved the continuation of Rashtriya Uttar Siksha Abhiyan, that is your RUSA scheme we just saw, till what year? This was also extended till 31st of March 2026 with an expenditure of around 13,000 crore rupees. So the correct option here becomes option 2. Here you should know the full form of RUSA. It is your Rashtriya Uttar Siksha Abhiyan, RUSA. Moving on. Which company recently partnered with TransUnion Civil to launch a nationwide MSME consumer education program to spread awareness about Civil rank among MSME consumers? So, tell me the company that recently partnered with TransUnion Civil. It is your Federation of FICCI, that is Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry is the company that has partnered with TransUnion Civil to launch a nationwide MSME consumer education program to spread awareness about the civil rank among MSME consumers. Highly important. Alright. And what is this your civil score? We all know all the people who use credit card, they have to maintain a civil rank. Because of this rank only, they will be getting future loans also. They can apply for various credit cards and loans also. That is, you can say it helps to avail easier and faster access to finance. Next, name the scheme that recently entered into the 7th year of implementation and also launched the Meri policy Mere Haath doorstep distribution drive to deliver crop insurance policies. So remember the scheme that recently entered into the 7th year of implementation and also launched Meri policy Mere Haath doorstep distribution drive to deliver crop insurance policies. We just saw this in our one-liner. It was your Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, in which I tripped and called it as a fiscal Bima Yojana. Remember? So it is Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana is the correct one that I tripped there while calling it. So that is the how you remember questions or how you remember information. When you write something and you make a mistake, or when you are reading something you make a mistake and then you correct yourself, then that thing will be remembered to you the whole time. So that is a very good way of, that is why we say you should write more and speak more while learning things. Alright, so it is your, I repeat, 7th year of implementation of Meri policy Mere Haath a doorstep distribution drive. This was by the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Next, some appointments and resignation. Ravi Chopra has resigned as the chairman of Supreme Court appointed panel on Chardham projects. Aikar AC appointed as the MD and CEO of Air India. We have discussed this multiple and a high chance of being asked. Vineet Joshi appointed as the new chairman of CBSE. Important. Geeta Mittal appointed as the chairperson of Committee of Administrators to run Table Tennis Federation of India. Mark this. Shah Rukh Khan appointed as the brand ambassador of gaming app A23. G. Ashok Kumar appointed as the India's first National Maritime Security Coordinator. Next, in which city Asia's biggest biocompressed natural gas CNG Govardhan plant to be set up with the cost of rupees 150 crore rupees? It was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So in which state is this being set up? Tell me. It is being set up in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. So Asia's biggest biocomposed natural gas Govardhan plant is being built in Indore, Madhya Pradesh with a cost of 150 crore rupees. So the correct option is option 3. Alright, next. One more thing remember here. It is based on zero landfill models, and the plant producers, this plant will produce around 17,000 to 19,000 kg of biogas and 100 tons of organic compost per day. This is the amount of produced per day. Next, in which Indian city G. Kishan Reddy recently inaugurated the first global summit of 2022 on reimagining museums in India? We also done a video on this, so do check it out. Full information will be provided in the video. So in which city this First global summit of 2022, that is Reimagining Museums in India, will be set up, or it was inaugurated by G. Kishan Reddy. It is in Hyderabad, Telangana. Mark this important question. Next, Dash has become the 35th state or union territory to implement One Nation, One Ration Card scheme. Tell me, which is the 35th state or union territory that became the 35th or state or union territory of India to implement One Nation, One Ration Card? It was tell me who inaugurated it or which state it became. It is your Chhattisgarh. Department of Food and Public Distribution has approved the inclusion of Chhattisgarh in the existing groups of profitability states or union territories under this One Nation, One Ration Card scheme. Alright, and remember it became the 35th. This number you have to remember. Alright, this is important. Next, in which state the 48th edition of the Khajuraho Dance Festival will be held from 20 to 26th February 2022? So 48th edition of Khajuraho Dance Festival. So in which state it is related? This question can be asked as Khajuraho dance is related to which state, or Khajuraho festival is related to which state? It is related to MP, that is your Madhya Pradesh. Alright, so correct option is option 3rd. Alright, next. Also one more thing, this festival will be presenting artists with the National Kalidas Award for Dance for the year 2019 to 2020 and 2020 to 2021. So 2 awards will be provided, that is your National Kalidas Award, and these are for dance, and they will be provided by Madhya Pradesh. Next, some appointments and resignations. Ravi Chopra resigned as the chairperson of Supreme Court and appointed. We saw this, we have done this. This is a repeated one. Next is which company recently launched a co-branded RuPay contactless credit card along with Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation, that is your IRCTC. So the company that has launched a co-branded RuPay contactless credit card along with IRCTC is your Dash. Tell me which is the organization. It is your Bank of Baroda Financial Solution. BOB Financial Solution Limited has partnered along with IRCTC to launch a co-branded RuPay contactless credit card. Along this, one more thing, remember the card provides 1% transaction fee waiver for the consumers on all railway tickets bookings and 1% offer as fuel surcharge waiver across the petrol pumps of India. Customers will be provided with 1000 rupees bonus reward points for purchase worth 1000 or more within 45 days of card issuance. Alright, so this was done between BOB Financial Solution and IRCTC. Next, Piyush Goyal chaired a meeting on revamping the Department of Consumer to achieve a $2 trillion export target by the year 2027. I repeat, Piyush Goyal chaired a meeting on revamping the Department of Commerce to achieve a $2 trillion export target by the year 2022. Who is Piyush Goyal? Piyush Goyal is the under the Union Minister of Commerce and Industries, and he chaired a meeting on this revamping the Department of Commerce to achieve a $2 trillion export targets by the year 2027. Next, name the organization that recently received the Most Dependable Public Sector in India Award of 2022 by the Associate Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India. So, Assocham. So, which is the organization that received this Most Dependable Public Sector in India Award of the 2022? It was achieved by or received by Coal India Limited. Coal India Limited received the Most Dependable Public Sector in India Award of the year 2022 by Assocham. Full form of Assocham can be asked, that is Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India. If we talk about this Assocham, it was established in the year 1920. Headquarters is in New Delhi and the president is Vineet Agrawal. So the correct option here becomes option 4, that is Coal India Limited. Next, who is the new chairperson of the Alternative Investment Policy Advisor Committee, that is AIPAC? Who is the new chairperson of Alternative Investment Policy Advisory Committee, that is AIPAC? Who is he? He will be, tell me, NR Narayan Murthy ji. Alright, SEBI, that is Security Exchange Board of India, has reconstituted its Alternative Investment Policy Advisor Committee, that is your AIPAC, which has now 20 members, and this will be chaired by Infosys co-founder, that is NR Narayan Murthy ji or Nageshwaran Ramarao Narayan Murthy ji. NR Narayan Murthy ji. What is the full form of NR here? It is Nagavara Ramarao Narayan Murthy. I repeat, Nagavara Ramarao Narayan Murthy. This is the full name of NR Narayan Murthy ji. He is the co-founder of Infosys and he is the new chairperson of Alternative Investment Policy Advisory Committee, that is also known by the name AIPAC. Alright, next. And when was SEBI constituted? Can you tell me? SEBI was constituted in the year 2015. Next. What is the theme of International Mother Language Day of 2022, which is observed annually across the globe by the UN on 21st of Feb. So 21st of Feb is observed as the International Mother Language Day, and the theme for this day is dash. So theme is using technology for multilingual learning, challenges and opportunities. This is the theme of International Mother Language Day 2022, that is observed on the 21st of February. Next. G. Ashok Kumar appointed as the India's first National Maritime Security Coordinator. We saw this. Manoj Tiwari appointed as the Brand Ambassador of Khadi and Handicrafts of Bihar. Important. Chetan Ghate appointed as the Director of Institute of Economic Growth. Table tennis player Manika Batra appointed as the Brand Ambassador of Adidas. Mark this. IOC Athletes Commission re-elected Emma Terfo as Chair, Xiong Ming Ryu and Sarah Walker as the Vice Chairperson and Second Vice Chairperson respectively of IOC Athletes. Next, United Nations World Day of Social Justice 2022 is observed on dash. So, United Nations World Social Justice Day is observed on 20th of February with the theme Achieving Social Justice Through Formal Employment. So, it is observed on 20th of February. We have seen the one-liners of important days in the starting of the video. So on 20th of Feb, we observe UN's World Day of Social Justice with the theme Achieving Social Justice Through Formal Employment. Alright, and the first edition of this World Day of Social Justice was observed in the year 2009. Next, in Feb 2022, Assam became the first state to launch India's first night navigation mobile app for ferry services on Dash River. So remember, Assam became the first state to launch India's night navigation mobile app, that is India's first night navigation mobile app for ferry services. On which river it will be launched? On the Brahmaputra river. Important question. Mark this. Next, which of the following ministries are associated with the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme? Mark this, also important. The related ministries are Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Ministry of Women and Child Development. All these three ministries are related to Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. This is related to so that the number of the girls drop out from the school is less and we can encourage and promote the education of women on a large scale. Next, Sony purchased the game developer Bungie for dash amount. So remember, Sony has purchased the game developer company Bungie for an amount of $3.6 billion. So friends, thank you. This was our session. All I want you to do is like the video and comment below what are your views on this session and tell us that how you feel, because your suggestions are very valuable to us and for the reason of these videos can continue in the further. So that's all for the video, friends. Thank you. Do like the video and comment below what are your views, and if you want us to continue with this session, I want you to comment below. Also subscribe to our channel.
Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price, and that will help you to boost your preparation.